In 2017, a young supermarket bagger from Puerto Rico uploaded a few raw, emotional tracks to SoundCloud. He wasn't chasing fame. He wasn't following trends. He didn't even expect anyone to notice. Yet within a few years, that same artist would become the most streamed musician on earth, perform in the Super Bowl halftime show, headline Coachella, dominate global charts in Spanish, and reshape what it meant to be a Latin artist in the modern music industry. His name was Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. The world would soon know him as Bad Bunny. What made Bad Bunny different wasn't just his music. It was his attitude, his identity, and his refusal to fit into any box. He didn't dress like a typical reggaeton star. He painted his nails, wore skirts, challenged gender norms, and spoke openly about mental health, toxic masculinity, and political issues in Puerto Rico. At a time when Latin music was often pushed into a single commercial mold, Bad Bunny broke every rule and became bigger than anyone who followed them. His rise wasn't smooth or predictable. In his early days, his sound was considered too dark, too emotional, and too experimental for mainstream reggaeton. But when DJ Luian and Mambo Kings discovered him online, they saw something special. Bad Bunny's voice was rough, almost unpolished, yet deeply expressive. His lyrics weren't just about partying. They reflected loneliness, heartbreak, street life, and Puerto Rican identity. Songs like Soy Peor didn't just go viral. They became an anthem for a generation that felt misunderstood. By 2018, Bad Bunny was collaborating with global superstars like Drake and Cardi B, but he never abandoned his roots. Instead of switching to English for a wider success, he doubled down on Spanish. He insisted that Latin culture didn't need translation. His album X1OOPRE proved that Spanish-language music could dominate worldwide without compromise. Soon after, he became the first non-English artist to be the most streamed musician on Spotify for multiple consecutive years. But Bad Bunny's influence went far beyond music. In 2019, when mass protests erupted in Puerto Rico demanding the resignation of Governor Ricardo Rossello, Bad Bunny didn't stay silent. He joined the streets alongside other artists, using his platform to amplify public anger. He wasn't just a celebrity, he was a voice of resistance. His activism showed that fame didn't have to mean silence, and that Latin artists could shape political conversations, not just entertainment. Then came his boldest transformation yet. In an industry often dominated by hypermasculine images, Bad Bunny challenged expectations. He wore skirts on magazine covers, kissed male dancers on stage, and openly supported LGBTQ rights. While some criticized him, millions praised him for redefining masculinity in Latin culture. He wasn't trying to shock, he was simply being himself. Despite massive success, Bad Bunny has also faced controversy. His outspoken nature, provocative lyrics, and unapologetic personality have sparked debates. From political statements to viral moments involving fans and paparazzi, he remains a figure who divides opinions, but never fades into the background. Love him or criticize him, the world always pays attention. Today, Bad Bunny isn't just a musician, he's a cultural movement. He represents a new generation of artists who don't ask for permission, who don't dilute their identity, and who turn authenticity into global power. His story isn't just about fame, it's about staying real in a world that constantly tries to change you. And this is only the beginning. Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio was born on March 10, 1994, in Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, a coastal town far from the bright lights of the global music industry. His father worked as a truck driver, while his mother was a schoolteacher who loved music and often played salsa and ballads at home. From a young age, Benito was surrounded by rhythm, melody, and emotion, even if he didn't yet realize how deeply it would shape his future. As a child, he was shy and soft-spoken. He sang in his church choir and enjoyed listening to reggaeton, but his original dream was not to become a singer. He wanted to be a professional wrestler. He admired the theatrics, the characters, and the drama of wrestling, not knowing that one day he would bring that same theatrical energy into his music and performances. During his teenage years, Benito began writing lyrics and recording songs on his phone. There was no fancy studio, no expensive equipment, just raw creativity. He later enrolled at the University of Puerto Rico at Arecibo to study audio-visual communication. But while his classmates were focused on exams and projects, Benito was quietly building something bigger. To support himself, he worked as a bagger at a supermarket. Customers passed by him every day without realizing that the young man helping them pack groceries would soon dominate global charts. At night, he recorded music in his bedroom and uploaded it to SoundCloud, hoping someone, somewhere, might listen. In 2016, everything changed. One of Benito's songs, Dials, started gaining attention on SoundCloud. The track didn't sound like typical reggaeton. It was darker, more emotional, and more personal. His voice carried a sense of sadness and honesty that resonated with listeners who were tired of superficial party anthems. The song caught the attention of DJ Luian, a well-known figure in the Latin music scene. Soon, Benito was signed to hear this music. Almost overnight, the supermarket bagger became a rising star. Collaborations with artists like Archangel, Ozuna, and J Balvin followed. His name started appearing on popular playlists, radio stations, and music blogs. But what truly set him apart was not just his sound, it was his authenticity. Bad Bunny didn't pretend to be perfect. He sang about heartbreak, loneliness, and confusion. His lyrics felt like diary entries rather than marketing products. Fans connected with him because he sounded like them. In 2018, Bad Bunny released his debut album X1OOPRE. The album was a bold statement. It blended reggaeton, trap, rock, and pop while staying emotionally raw. Critics praised its originality, and fans embraced its honesty. The album included songs that explored sadness, love, and identity, showing that Bad Bunny was more than just another club artist. He was a storyteller. That same year, he collaborated with Drake on the song Mia. The track became a global hit and introduced Bad Bunny to English-speaking audiences who had never listened to Spanish-language trap before. For the first time, Latin trap wasn't just a niche genre, it was mainstream. Bad Bunny began performing at major festivals like Coachella, appearing on late-night talk shows, and winning international awards. His rise was no longer a local success story. It was a global phenomenon. In 2019, Puerto Rico faced political chaos. Leaked messages from Governor Ricardo Rossello, corruption, misogyny, and offensive language. The public was furious, while many artists stayed silent. Bad Bunny returned home and joined the protests. He cancelled parts of his tour and stood in the streets with ordinary citizens, demanding change. He released the protest song, Afilando los Cuchillos, alongside Resident A and Isle. The track became the soundtrack of the movement. For Bad Bunny, music was not just entertainment. It was a weapon for justice. His activism strengthened his bond with fans, but also placed him under intense scrutiny. Every word he said, every action he took, was now politically charged. Bad Bunny began challenging traditional ideas of masculinity in Latin culture. He wore nail polish, skirts, dresses, and bold fashion pieces that defied expectations. When he appeared on television wearing a skirt, reactions were mixed. Some praised him for promoting freedom of expression. Others accused him of disrespecting cultural values. Bad Bunny didn't apologize. He simply said he dressed how he wanted. For many young fans, especially those who felt misunderstood, his confidence was empowering. He showed that identity doesn't need permission. By 2020, Bad Bunny had become the most streamed artist in the world on Spotify, Then he did it again, and again. His album En Verano Sinti broke streaming records, and topped the Billboard 200 chart, proving that Spanish-language music could dominate English-speaking markets without compromise. Stadium tours sold out in minutes. Fans traveled across countries just to see him perform. He wasn't just popular, he was historic. With fame came mistakes. In 2023, a video showed Bad Bunny throwing a fan's phone into the ocean after she approached him too closely. The internet exploded with criticism. Some called him arrogant. Others defended his right to personal space. Bad Bunny explained that his boundaries had been crossed, but the damage to his public image had already spread. Critics also questioned his political consistency and his growing connection to Hollywood culture. Some longtime fans felt he was drifting away from his roots. Fame had given him power, but it had also made every move controversial. Bad Bunny kept his personal life mostly private, but the public remained fascinated. His relationship with Gabriela Berlingeri inspired many of his romantic songs. Later, his rumored relationship with Kendall Jenner brought global attention and intense debate. Some fans saw it as a symbol of his international success. Others felt he was becoming too distant from his cultural identity. Bad Bunny never explained himself. He let the music speak. Bad Bunny shocked fans by entering WWE wrestling. He trained seriously and impressed critics with his athletic performance. He also appeared in Hollywood films, proving his versatility beyond music. His childhood dream had come full circle. Bad Bunny changed what it means to be a Latin artist. He proved that authenticity, vulnerability, and cultural pride could reach the highest levels of global success. He didn't just follow trends, he created them. Bad Bunny's story is not perfect. It is messy, emotional, controversial, and real. From a supermarket bagger to a global icon, he showed that success doesn't require perfection. It requires courage, and whether people love him or criticize him, one thing is certain: the world will never forget Bad Bunny.